So up until recently, I've never had content consistently scheduled on YouTube. I now have 2 months in the backlog of long form videos on this channel. I have 2 to 3 other channels, which I also have a podcast coming out soon on one of the others. And it feels great. There's no like urgency for editing. There's no stress. There's no like, oh, I can't get this out on this date. I can't do this. And then all the other content you do in the weeks coming up following to those are so chilled because you've already got content scheduled. You're not racing against a timeline. And when you're busy like me, which I'm sure a lot of you are, I work 7 days a week, which is not the average for most people, but I'm very busy. So I don't have time for this channel and I make time. And the only way of doing that is what I'm going to share in this video now. Number one, do you have your niche? Let's put that to the side for a sec. Everyone knows that. But do you have it? Make sure you got it. If you don't have it, I have another video which I'll put up there or up here where you can go check it out, how to actually discover your niche and actually be successful in the videos that you make, so it solves problems in those certain areas or gives entertainment for those certain people, so people come and subscribe to your channel, become recurring watchers. Back to the video. So format alignment, make sure the formats you're making are in alignment with successful formats that are already working in your chosen niche or industry. That's number one. Work out what those are, find out what the easiest versions of those are that you can consistently make. If it was your laziest approach to YouTube, would you be able to consistently make that on a weekly basis? That's number one. And you can do that by seeing what's working on other people's channels, which are in the same niche as yours. See the winning formats by seeing what formats they've done. Is it a talking head? What I mean by format is the type of video, where you are, what you're doing. Is it a talking head? Is it a faceless? Is it with information on the screen? Is it very highly edited? Stuff like that, right? And in that process, find out what of their content is working best in terms of likes, comments, engagement, and views. Just don't have to go into it deeply, just see what's working best visually in terms of the likes and the views mostly, and see what people say in the comments. Then you've got your winning formats. Which ones can you do on a regular basis? Choose one to begin with, especially if you're starting out. Choose one. Like for me, I do no edits, no cuts, just basic walking in the woods. It's my daily walk in the woods anyway, so there's no extra time for me, and that's how I'm able to stay consistent. Make sure the value you're giving is high, concise, and you're giving it straight to the camera with actual value, and you're not too much blabber, too much ums and ahs, things of that nature. Now that takes time. It took me 300 videos over 2 years of filming by myself on this camera on my iPhone to try and get confident on camera, and I still slur and I still ramble and stuff of that nature like I just did then, and it still happens, but I was petrified of being on camera, even by myself, just recording myself. I was so nervous. I would not be able to even look at you in the eyes, and it's very, very difficult. But now I'm here, so that's all good. So formats, make sure you get your formats aligned, right? Number two would be a backlog. So have 4 videos in the backlog. Do not post a single thing to YouTube in this time. Make sure your channel is, of course, got a profile picture and your banner actually suits your niche and what you're trying to do. Make sure people go to your channel as well as your description and see, okay, this person does this, whatever. Even if it's super basic to begin with. Random example, if you're a horse rider and you ride horses for a living and you are trying to teach people how to ride a horse, then have a picture of you on your horse, a horse, and say, I teach people how to ride horses. In the comments say, it's a passion of mine, this is my passion, I'm Will, I ride horses, this is what I do. Welcome to the channel, stick around if you want to see more, things of that nature. And just keep it super basic to begin with. Just make sure that people know who they're clicking on the channel for to subscribe. Then do your videos, get the backlog. Do 4 videos, very frictionless, very unplanned, very rough, and don't care about anything. Remember, the videos are probably going to flop anyway. They're probably not going to get many views to begin with, so no one's going to see if it's a terrible video anyway, because no one's going to click and YouTube will not push it out further. But on the off chance it does go viral, then you've done a good video. Happy days. So there's really nothing to lose, and you can just do the reps over and over and over. And I remember one of the biggest reasons I stayed inconsistent with YouTube myself was because there's so much pressure on every video to be fine. Am I going to say the wrong thing? Are people going to judge me? Are people going to do this and that? And there's so much pressure, but as soon as you just go, I don't care, and just put them out, and then you realize no one else cares either. Your friends, your family, they likely won't even watch it. You'll even ask them to do it. They'll say they're going to watch it and they won't watch it because it's not a topic they care about, and they're just like, oh, that's a little bit weird, or that's cool, nice, you're doing that, whatever. And they just never end up watching it because it's not what they're interested in. And that's okay. That's called being a human being. We all have different interests. So yeah, that's what you want to do next, have the backlog, and then you want to be 1% better every single day. What I mean by that is look at your 4 videos once you publish them, once you've been scheduled once a week at the same day and time every single week for 4 weeks. Have a look at the videos, which ones out of the 4 perform the best, which topics perform the best, and by that you'll be able to gauge by looking at the likes and the comments and how viral it went or how not viral, etc, etc. So that's a very good way to work out. And at the beginning, channels are always going to have very little views. This channel I'm on right now has 10, 15, 20, sometimes 40, and that's it. And that's okay, because YouTube doesn't know your audience yet. The more I do of this, the more consistent I am, and the more I stay on the topic broadly or quite closely, the more YouTube will learn who my audience is and push my videos to the audience, as long as I make good videos. So that's what you want to do now. So get 1% better every single video. And you do that by looking at the performance. And finally, that's it. I mean, you've got 4 videos in the backlog and you want to keep consistent with that. So make sure at any given time, you've always got 1 to 2 videos in the backlog, ideally 4, but try and do 1 to 2 and just keep on getting better every single video. And make sure, like I said, got the backlog, got the format, make sure you have your niche. And then that way you can stay consistent. I've got, like I said, 2 months of content consistently in the backlog, and it feels great. You can just batch all the stuff you're doing for the videos. You can batch all the thumbnails in one go, keeping it the same style. You can batch all the descriptions, the timestamps, the tags, all of those things. You can batch it, and that way you not only keep consistent in terms of the content going out on your channel, but you keep your channel consistent with the same vibe, the same topics. You can piece each video together every single time much better. With that said, watch this video up here, and if you like this channel, I'm building a personal brand with 10 years of social media knowledge, 2 years of YouTube knowledge, SEO, back-end optimization, 800 videos I've optimized this year. Subscribe to the channel, I'm going to give it all away for free. Cheers guys.